When it comes to creating professional business presentations, there are a couple of rules. Let's take a look at them and explain them in more detail. Rule number 1. Keep it short. Have you ever heard someone say, "I liked this presentation because it was long"? No, because no one likes long presentations. People like a presentation because it fulfilled their expectations and was thoroughly explanatory. But thoroughly explanatory and long are not the same. So, make sure to include only the most relevant information. If you've prepared well for your presentation, then you have a clear idea of who you're speaking to and what goal you want to achieve with your presentation. So, focus on these two things when choosing the information to include in the slides. This will help you get rid of irrelevant information. Also, don't be afraid to cut the fluff. Another question you may be asking yourself is how long a good business presentation should be. There's no universal answer to that, but as a rule of thumb, I would recommend up to 20 minutes for the presentation itself and between 10 to 30 minutes for questions and answers. Rule number 2. Keep it simple. I believe in simplicity. Simplicity allows you to create your presentation quickly. Plus, simple presentations are easier to understand. So don't overcomplicate it. To be honest, I don't even know every PowerPoint feature. Maybe that's weird to you, since I'm a PowerPoint expert, but it's true. I don't know because I don't need them. Everything I do using only about 20% of all PowerPoint features. You don't need to use complicated formatting options that will make your presentation look childish or old school. Fancy animations. Special effects for text or shapes. The shadow option for a text unless it's necessary. Use only simple features. So, how can you make your slide simple yet visually appealing? Here's how you can do it. Go to the Insert tab and use simple shapes from your PowerPoint panel, such as the rectangle, circle, triangle, lines, etc. These classic shapes allow you to make so many combinations. A pro tip: if you want to make a symmetrical circle, just insert it in a slide and press down the Shift button. This is not the right way to design nice-looking and modern slides. This is the right way. Remember, simplicity is always better. Rule number 3. Make it visually appealing. Presentations are visual. To make them engaging, use graphic elements such as pictures, icons, charts, or diagrams. But why should you include visual elements in your presentation? Because they help your recipients read and understand the content faster. The faster your audience reads the information and comprehends it, the more engaged they will be. It will also make them more likely to accept and approve your point of view. A good slide is a slide that your audience will easily understand in a matter of seconds, or at least the gist of it. The more effort your audience has to put in to understand what you're trying to say, the less likely they will be to agree with your message. Your audience's time and comprehension are precious. Don't abuse them. By making your presentations visually appealing, you make it easy for your recipients to digest the message of your presentation. If you don't have time to search for images, format the text properly to make it look visually appealing, you can do this like this. Make the keyword bold, make it bigger, and change its color to a more contrasting one. So, where can you find images for your presentation? Just go to the Insert tab in PowerPoint or Google Slides and you'll find the right option there. You can also browse royalty-free images on sites like pexels.com or unsplash.com. What about icons? To find them again, go to the Insert tab in your PowerPoint and you'll find the right option there. You can also go to uxwing.com It's a free repository and you don't have to give any attribution explaining where you got the icon from. So once you find the image you want to use, paste it onto the slide and make it big. Yes, the bigger the picture, the more impact you will have on the audience. So don't insert images like that. There is too much space around the image. It's a waste of image potential. Make it big, expand it by grabbing the corner, not the side, and align it with the edge of the slide. Rule number 4. Make it clean. Do you know what is the most common mistake that non-professionals make when creating their presentations? It's the lack of alignment on their PowerPoint slides. Usually the elements on the slides are incredibly disorganized. For example, headers are not aligned with the content below, charts are not symmetrical, the text is too close to the edge of the slide, or it's not centered with the icons above, etc. A glance is all I need to recognize whether a presentation was made by a professional or an amateur. However, it's not by judging the quality of visuals or aesthetics. Instead, I can see it in the details, such as poor alignment and visual chaos. If you want to keep your slides organized and clean, use 2 amazing functions that most presentation programs have. The first one is Guides, the second, Alignment. Guides are the lines that appear on your slides. Their purpose is to help you align elements with them. They are only visible in the working mode. If you switch to the slideshow mode, they'll disappear. This feature allows you to align elements on each slide horizontally and vertically. If you want to turn on the Guides feature in PowerPoint, go to the View tab and then click the Guides checkbox. On the other hand, the alignment functions allows you to put the elements in perfect order in just a few clicks. First, select the objects you want to align, then go to the Format tab, find the Align function and choose one of the several options you have in there. Align left, align center, align right, align middle, distribute horizontally, distribute vertically, etc. This function is a huge time saver as it allows you to put anything on a slide in an ideal order in just a few clicks. Using this function makes your presentation look much more professional. Okay, to summarize, these are the fundamental rules for a great business presentation. Keep it short, keep it simple, make it visually appealing, make it clean. And if you want to improve your presentation skills further, you can subscribe to my free training or check out my online course, Professional PowerPoint Presentations. You will find the link in the description below this video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.